Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast, Book Journey, where we interpret classics for you in 10 minutes.
The topic we're going to talk about today is the Almanack of Naval Ravikant.
A modern Bible for the Silicon Valley tech brothers, or actually a philosophical guide for the burnt-out soul.
Whoa, Sam, you're starting heavy right out of the gate. But honestly, I picked this book because I am exhausted. Like bone-deep tired. I feel like I'm running on a hamster wheel, working hard, paying bills, waiting for the weekend. And then I see this guy, Naval, basically saying, hey, getting rich isn't about luck, and you don't have to be miserable to do it. It sounds ... suspicious. It sounds like a snake oil salesman pitch.
I get why you'd say that. Most get-rich-quick books are garbage. But Naval is different. He's not selling a course. He's the guy who invested in Uber and Twitter before they were cool. The core premise here is actually quite terrifyingly simple. If you don't know who you are, the market will destroy you.
Okay, that sounds dramatic. The market will destroy you? I just want a raise, Sam. I don't need an existential crisis.
But that's the problem, Sophie. You want a raise, which means you want to be paid more for your time. Naval's whole point is that renting out your time is a losing game. You will never get wealthy renting out your time. Never.
Ouch. Okay, so I should just quit my job today? My landlord is going to love that conversation. Sorry, I can't pay rent. Sam said renting my time is a losing game.
Don't be obtuse. It's not about quitting tomorrow. It's about shifting your mindset from labor to leverage. Look, let's break this down. Most people think wealth comes from working 80 hours a week. Naval says wealth comes from owning equity, a piece of a business, and using leverage.
Right, leverage. In my head, leverage means debt, like borrowing money I don't have to buy a house I can't afford.
That's one kind. That's capital leverage. It's powerful, but risky. But Naval talks about the new kinds of leverage, code and media. These are the permissionless leverages. You don't need a rich uncle or a bank manager to say yes. You just need a laptop. This podcast, this is media leverage. We record this once, and thousands of people listen to it. We sleep, and the podcast is still working.
Okay, I see that. It's the wealth while you sleep idea. But Sam, let's be real. Not everyone can code the next Facebook or start a viral podcast. Some of us are just normal. What if I'm just good at, I don't know, organizing spreadsheets or talking to people?
Then you productize that. This is the shift I want you to get. Naval has this concept called specific knowledge. It's the stuff that feels like play to you, but looks like work to others.
Feels like play to me, ... Okay, I like judging people's fashion choices. Can I monetize that?
Actually, yes, if you're truly authentic about it. See, specific knowledge is usually found in your childhood. What were you doing before society told you what you should do? Maybe you were the kid negotiating trades for Pokemon cards. Maybe you were the one organizing the playground games. That natural inclination, combined with modern leverage, is how you become irreplaceable.
Wait, I like that. Irreplaceable. Because right now, in the corporate world, I feel very replaceable. If I get hit by a bus, they'll have a job posting up by noon.
Exactly, and that's why you're anxious. Naval says, escape competition through authenticity. If you are just doing a job description, you are a commodity. Commodities get squeezed on price. But if you are simply being Sophie, the only person who has your specific mix of fashion sense, organizational skills, and skepticism, no one can compete with you on being you.
That sounds like a nice motivational poster, Sam. Be yourself, but doesn't actually pay the bills.
It pays the bills when you apply leverage to it. Look, think about Joe Rogan. He just talks. He talks exactly how he wants. He didn't try to be CNN. He doubled down on being Joe Rogan, and now he's worth hundreds of millions. That is specific knowledge plus media leverage.
Okay, fair point. But here's my beef with these tech gurus. They make it sound like if you just find your passion, the money rains down. But what about the grind? What about the days you just don't want to do it?
Naval addresses this. He says, impatience with actions, patience with results. You have to be ferocious in the short term, executing, building, but you have to understand that compounding takes time. The problem is, most people are the opposite. They are patient with actions, wasting years in a dead-end job, and impatient with results, demanding a bonus every year.
Wow. Okay. You called me out there. Patient with actions, impatient with results. That actually hurts a little bit. I do waste a lot of time just ... existing.
We all do. And that leads to the second half of the book, which I think is actually more important than the money stuff. Happiness.
Oh boy. Here we go. Let me guess. Money doesn't buy happiness.
He actually admits that money solves your money problems. And money problems are huge. So get rich first. But he argues that happiness is a skill you develop, not a destination you arrive at. It's a choice.
A choice. Sam, come on. If I have a bad day or someone cuts me off in traffic, I'm going to be pissed. I can't just choose to be a Zen monk.
You can, actually. It's about lowering your reactivity. Naval defines happiness as the absence of desire. It's peace. We confuse happiness with excitement. You buy a new bag, you get a dopamine hit. That's excitement. Then it fades, and you want the next thing. That's the hedonic treadmill. Peace is when you sit there and you don't want anything to be different than it is.
That sounds boring. No offense. If I don't want anything, why would I get out of bed? Why would I achieve anything?
That is the ultimate paradox, and this is where Naval is brilliant. He says you can be ambitious and happy, but you have to do it from a place of abundance, not lack. You build the business because it's fun, because it's a game, not because you need it to fill a hole in your soul.
So, play the game, but don't let the game play you.
Precisely. He says, the world is a reflection of your feelings. If you're angry, you see enemies everywhere. If you're peaceful, you see opportunities. It's cognitive psychology 101, really. Your perception creates your reality.
Okay, I'm starting to buy it. A little bit. But Sam, I need something concrete. I can't just walk away from this recording and be peaceful and leverage code. I need a step one. What do I do when I wake up tomorrow?
Here is the actionable advice, the action part of our golden triad. Step 1, set an aspirational hourly rate for yourself.
Like, what I think I'm worth?
Yes, pick a number. Let's say $500 an hour, or $1,000. It should be a number that seems crazy right now. Now, look at your day. If you were doing a task that you could outsource for less than that rate, like laundry, or cooking, or arguing with a stranger on the internet, stop doing it.
But I can't afford to pay someone $500 an hour to do my laundry.
You don't pay them $64. You pay them the market rate for laundry. But you don't do it because your time is worth $500. Even if you aren't earning that yet, you have to treat your time with that level of respect. If you don't respect your time, no one else will. It forces you to stop wasting life on low-value things.
That's terrifying. I spend like 2 hours a day scrolling TikTok. That's calculating I'm losing thousands of dollars in Sophie potential capital every week.
Exactly. You're burning your own inventory. And the second step, read. Read everything. But don't just read what everyone else is reading. Read the basics. Microeconomics, game theory, psychology. Understand how the machine works.
So, less 50 Shades of Grey, more Wealth of Nations?
You can read whatever you want for fun, but for building wealth, yes, master the foundations. Naval says, earn with your mind, not your time. Your mind has to be sharp.
Okay, I think I get it. It's not about working harder. It's about working on the right thing, with the right people, using leverage, and realizing that the rat race is optional.
It is optional, but you have to have the guts to step off the track. Most people are too scared. They'd rather be comfortable and miserable than uncomfortable and free.
Well, damn. That's a mic drop moment right there. Comfortable and miserable or uncomfortable and free. I guess I have some thinking to do about my hourly rate. Maybe I'll stop arguing with people on Twitter as a start.
That would be a very profitable decision, Sophie.
All right, folks. That's Naval Ravikant for you. A slap in the face and a hug at the same time.
Mostly a slap, but a necessary one.
I'm Sophie.
I'm Sam.
welcome to subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye.